Hey everybody, it's Chuck from Chimtot's Happy Family Vlog here with Weight Loss Wednesday. This has become one of my favorite videos to do because of the response that I've gotten from it from you guys. I mean, I'm doing this because I need to lose weight, it's good for me, but the coolest thing is that I've actually made a few new friends. A few of you guys have reached out and connected with me on MyFitnessPal, and I shoot emails back and forth or text messages back and forth with you. We just talk about, hey, this is the progress we've made, this is the good, this is the bad, this is the hard, hey, I need a good word, hey, I've got this little success story. It's been a lot of fun to share this with you guys. It's just, it's so much easier to lose weight with people with the support system. You guys have been amazing. So thank you for coming out, watching the blogs. Thank you for your kind words on Facebook, for the emails that I've gotten. You guys are awesome. Just thank you for all of that, and hopefully I have helped you guys in some way, the same way you guys have affected and helped me. So what I wanted to talk to you today, well actually first thing I have to do, I always forget this, the first thing I have to do is I have to let you guys know where I'm at for an accountability standpoint. I have lost 0.8 of a pound this week, which is a little lighter than what I like to be. I've had a couple of these weeks in a row now, but the important thing is I'm still losing. 0.8 of a pound is what, 13 ounces, 12.5 ounces? Is it a lot of weight? No, it's not a lot of weight, but it's lower than it was a week ago. So that means every week, a little bit of progress. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Don't be a slave to the scale. As long as you can see progress, you can feel progress, you know your body, keep after it. And then like what we talked about last week is little bitty changes over time turn into big changes. So, 12, 13 ounces a week over the course of a year is almost 50 pounds. So, we're scooting along, we're making good progress. Today's actually been kind of a cool day. I got up this morning, I had my breakfast, I went to work, wasn't hungry all day, I had lunch, and my habits, my day-to-day life habits have changed. And so I look at it, and some scientific figure that I've read, I don't even know if this is true or not, but some scientific figure that I read years ago said that it basically takes 21 days to develop a habit. I did my first Weight Loss Wednesday 4 weeks ago. It's been roughly between 21 and 28 days. And I didn't even touch my calorie counter all day. I have a little app on my phone. I do count my calories. I look at where I'm at. I didn't even touch it today. I filled it out when I got home from work. So I got home from dinner, I plugged it all in, and I think I'd only eaten 700-800 calories for the entire day, and I obviously still had dinner to go. I hadn't finished my day yet, but that is significantly better than what I used to do. So I wanted to talk to you guys about habits. So let me take you through, my day full of habits back when I was gaining weight instead of losing weight. And I'm going to employ a literary device here called hyperbole. Please don't believe that every day is like what I'm going to describe to you. This is the worst of the worst. This isn't actually what I did every day, but it'll give you a little insight as to the habits that I had developed. Get up in the morning, and maybe I would stop on my way to work, and I'd have to buy, a couple of 20 ounces of Mountain Dew. I had to buy 2 of them, had to. Yes, it sounds ridiculous looking back on some of these habits that I used to have. I'd have to buy a couple of 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew. And, while I'm there getting the Mountain Dew, I might as well buy a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, because, I need that every morning, right? That's my habit. And so then I'd, take off, I'd go to work, and inevitably I'd get there and somebody will have bought donuts, or we were at a meeting where they were serving a cheese Danish, or whatever the case may be. Maybe I was at a class and they had candy all over the table, so I have to sit and eat the table or the cheese Danish or the donuts, right? Because you have to. And then I'd go to lunch, and I'd forget to bring my lunch, so I'll just run over here to Popeyes, and I won't even have 3-piece chicken strip meal. I have to have the 5-piece, and then of course they know me in there because I go in there all the time, and they always throw a couple extra pieces in there, so I end up with a 7-piece, right? And then I have to eat the fries and the biscuit, and dip everything in ranch because you have to. That was my habit. And so then I'd get back to work, and I'm dragging because I haven't had another Mountain Dew, so I'd have to run back to the Coke machine and get a Mountain Dew. So now I'm up to 220 ounces, the Mountain Dew that came with my dinner, that came with my lunch, and then I had to go to the back and buy another can of Mountain Dew, and then You know, and so I'd work out the rest of my afternoon, and maybe I'd have another piece of candy, and then, you know, I'd get in the truck to come home, and I had to give another Mountain Dew drink on the way home, because you have to drink another Mountain Dew, right? Seriously, I drank ridiculous amounts of Mountain Dew. I think that's why I got to be as big a guy as I did. Like, I can point at all 100% of PepsiCo and their Mountain Dew. Ridiculous habits. So then I'd get home at night, we'd go out to dinner, and she would get whatever, and I would get one of the triple sampler fried appetizers, you know, because I got to have fried chicken quesadillas and fried cheese sticks and fried ravioli and fried chicken strips, and that was my dinner. Maybe another Mountain Dew with dinner too, you know, unless they didn't serve Mountain Dew, in which case I had to get a Coke or a Dr. Pepper, you know, whatever. Terrible habits. I haven't calculated how many calories that is in a day, and like I say, it's not like I did this every day, but I'd have to get through. In fact, I'll do that for the blog tonight. When I do the blog post that corresponds with this video, I will go and I'll count up how many calories that typical day might have been. And then, you know, we'd have to stop and get a Blizzard, or, you know, something on the way home, stop at Andy's, get a nice jackhammer or something like that. I'll calculate the calories on any given day. Like I say, that's a little extreme. They weren't all that bad, but terrible habits, and that's really what I developed, and that's what helped me become such a big guy. And so that's the process that I'm now trying to undo. And we talked last week about how I said if the only reason you want to get in shape, the only reason you want to change your life is to lose weight, you're not going to make it. And it's true. The whole time I had all these terrible habits, I thought, oh my gosh, I need to lose weight. And I never bothered to do it. It wasn't until I had external stimuli come in and affect me. I have to lose weight for my kids. I have to lose weight or I'm gonna die. I have to make a change. And so that's really what it is that spurred me to change my habits. So let me take you through a typical day now. And this is a change that's come about in, like I say, 3-4 weeks. I get up in the morning, I have a banana and milk and honey shake. So basically what I do is I don't like to clean the blender, so I just take a fork, I throw a banana on a plate, and I smash it up with the fork. I throw it down in the cup, about a tablespoon of honey, and then I fill the glass up with milk, and that's my breakfast. It keeps me full all the way through lunch. It's 330 calories, right around there. I go to lunch, and a lot of times I get in trouble at lunch because I'll run back to the break room. We have a little toaster oven. I'll throw a chicken breast in there with some lemon pepper on top of it, and I will bake a chicken breast in our pizza oven back there, and then I'll cut it up and serve it with, I eat it with a salad and a little bit of ranch dressing, light ranch, I've switched to light ranch, or a little bit of Italian dressing. And that's my lunch, and that might be 400 calories. And I come home at night, and whatever Carly's made at this point, I can pretty much eat, because if I'm trying to keep it under 2,000 calories for the day, I'm only 700 calories in. I've stopped drinking Mountain Dew. I've been drinking water. If I'm sick of water, I'll put one of the little flavor packs, Great Value, Crystal Light, whatever, that's 5 or 10 calories just to give it some taste. I'll even put just a little bit of lemon juice in it just to give it some taste, just to break it up. And that doesn't really add but maybe 10, 20 calories throughout the course of the whole day. So then, not only beforehand, I think I forgot to include this in my habit. I'd go, Carly would have her dinner, I would have my fried triple threat trio appetizer sampler dinner, and then I would finish hers. I would eat all of my terrible for me dinner, and then she would say, oh, I don't want the other half of this, and so I felt that it was my need to clean it up and finish her plate off for her. So terrible habits. So now, back to where we are. I come home from work and Carly serves dinner, and a lot of times I don't even eat exactly what her and the kids eat, because the kids love to eat macaroni and cheese, the kids love to eat bread, or whatever the case may be. I'll have her cook my serving. Instead of pasta, I'll have her make a little bit of wheat pasta, and I'll eat it with wheat pasta. Or instead of having the bread or the rice or whatever side they're having, mashed potatoes, I'll just steam some broccoli, and I can eat a ton of broccoli, and it's not very many calories. So it's really, and then maybe before bed, my guilty little pleasure would be to have a granola bar somewhere around 9 o'clock, and I don't typically go to bed until 12 or 1 in the morning, so it's not going to bed right after I eat. my habits have significantly changed. I feel better. For a while I'd actually even been getting up and running in the morning, and I backed off of that. I got sick and then I got lazy, and I need to get back to running, but I've significantly changed my habits. And looking back on it, I can't believe I ever let them get as bad as I did. So that's my challenge for you guys this week. We've been doing these Weight Loss Wednesdays for 3-4 weeks now. If y'all haven't changed your habits, let's start changing them. Let me give you 5 things. Move this over here, you can't see me. Let me give you 5 things to think about. These are 5 habits that I've actively made the decision that I need to try to have. Fruits, vegetables, water, exercise, sleep. So far I'm doing pretty good on fruits, really good on vegetables. I don't sleep like I should. I drink a lot of water, and I haven't really exercised like I should. So of those 5 new habits that I'm trying to establish, I'm really having a good time with 2 of them, 2.5 of them. And so my challenge to you guys is take those 5 areas, those 5 ideas, take those 5 ideas and try to implement them in your day-to-day habits. Get rid of your old bad habits. Maybe you stop every morning and get a frappuccino, latte, whatever. You know, I don't drink coffee, so I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that fancy frappuccino. I don't know about that stuff. So, but maybe you do that every morning. Why not switch to just a regular black coffee? No cream, no sugar. Are you going to like it? Is it going to be the same at first? No, but think about the calories in a Starbucks. Think about the calories in your local, gas station coffee when you start dumping creamer and sugars in it. It's terrible for you. Switch to a regular black coffee. If you're not a coffee and tea drinker, switch to water or switch to natural fruit juice. Not the 100% juicy juice that you buy at the store, but juice your own juice. Like me smashing up my bananas. Once in a while I'll throw a cup of strawberries in the blender and do that. Change your habits. See what you can do. That's my challenge for you guys this week. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for watching these videos. I love every one of you. I keep up with the updates that every one of you guys send. I actually, at this point, I'm reading every email that you guys send. I read every Facebook message. It's all important to me. I love the fact that you guys are reaching out and helping me to achieve one of my goals, and I hope there's at least one of y'all out there that have taken some sort of inspiration from what I have going on. It's been a huge blessing in my life. I thank you. My wife thanks you. My kids thank you. Come back and watch us again next week. Keep on this journey with me. Sometime by the end of this year, I hope to be announcing that I've lost 100 pounds. That would just be absolutely amazing. And with you guys' help, I can get there. So thank you for watching.